Welcome to Aquarian Diary, where we discuss issues around the emerging age of Aquarius. I'm your host, John Irving. Thank you for joining me. Greetings all. It is October 22nd, 2022. I'm just going to share something quickly with you that has come to my mind repeatedly lately. The first significant spiritual revelation that I had was when I believe I was 17 years old. And I believe I was 17 because I was still in the vicinity of my family at the time. I can recall with vivid clarity where I was and what I was doing when I had this realization. And it was that I do not need to do anything to be who I am. Now think about that for a minute. Being yourself requires absolutely zero effort, zero thought, zero energy. All you have to do is just be. Now this to me was a very powerful realization. It sounds simple, but it can be actually challenging to hold, because then the next thing, of course, is, well, what is not being me? And typically, that is your social programming, your social conditioning, all the false and limiting beliefs you hold about yourself and reality. And so when you view one, you have to view the other because everything has two sides. And so then you can spend the rest of your life going like, well, what am I not? So that you can purify yourself to just be. Immediately after I had that realization, I do not need to do anything to be who I am. The second realization was that the greatest thing we can do for others, strong energy here, the greatest thing that we can do for others is to allow them to be who they are without projecting our beliefs and expectations upon them. It's an act of selfless love, where you love somebody just for who they are, without judging them, without trying to constrain or limit them, without expectations or limitations in any way. That is, by definition, selfless. So just because I had that realization when I was 17 doesn't mean I have mastered it or hold it continuously. I do not, frankly. Well, I've improved over the years, but it's still something I work on. So this has significant implications if we accept it at face value, and I wanted to put it out there for you to think about and reflect on and consider whether or not you are being who you are, and if not, why not, and what limits you or prevents that from happening, and the same for others as well. Can you love yourself unconditionally and others selflessly or not? And if not, you have some work to do. I want this to be brief, to keep it simple, so I'll end it there. Take care, and I'll talk to you again soon.